After a restful night in Agra, we kicked off day 2 of our North India trip adventure at 8:30 a.m. Our first stop, the mighty Agra Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that stands as a testament to the grandeur of Mughal Empire. As we approached Agra Fort, its towering red sandstone walls immediately caught our attention. This 16th century fortress, commissioned by Emperor Akbar, was more than just a military stronghold. It was a royal palace and a self contained city that housed generations of Mughal emperors. Walking through the massive Amar Singh Gate, we were transported back in time. Inside, we explored Diwan Ayam, Hall of Public Audience. This grand hall was where the emperor would listen to the grievances of his people. It had massive courtyards where citizens gathered to present their petitions. Next, we saw Diwan Khas, Hall of Private Audience, a more intimate setting where emperor met the foreign dignitaries and nobles. The fort's maze of palaces, courtyards, and underground tunnels told stories of power, betrayal, and the grandeur of Mughal rule. After spending about 2 hours exploring this magnificent fortress, we left feeling deeply moved by its history. And yes, that's my dad with his fanny packs trying to explain me the history behind the fortress. After Agra Fort, we hit the road for an hour-long drive to Fatehpur Sikri, the mysterious ghost city built by Emperor Akbar in the late 16th century. Fatehpur Sikri was originally meant to be the grand capital of Mughal Empire, but due to water shortage, it was abandoned just 15 years after its completion. Walking through the silent, well-preserved ruins was imagine what life must have been like when the city was thriving. We then wandered through the royal palaces, each built with intricate carvings and lattice windows. These structures once housed Emperor Akbar's court, his 3 wives, each from different religions, Hindu, Muslim, and Christian, and his many advisors. The first thing that caught our eye was the Buland Darwaza, a 54-meter high gateway that looms over the entire city. It was built by Akbar to communicate his victory over Gujarat. Walking through these massive gates, we felt dwarfed by its scale and beauty. One of the most serene places in Fatehpur Sikri is the Jama Masjid, one of the largest mosques in India. Inside, we visited the Tomb of Salim Chishti, a white marble shrine dedicated to the Sufi saint. Even today, visitors come here to tie threads and make wishes, believing it's the saint's blessings. the sun started to set, we began our long 4-hour drive from Agra to Jaipur.